Yo, 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 yo. Yo, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yo, Benny. Man, look at GJ. Finally selling. Alright, let's start from the top. So, GJ, on the daily, we've rebroken the daily lows. So we had a little gap down. Broke the daily lows, rebroke it because it did break it this morning. Pushing down. So I'm looking for GJ to hit 192.6, this daily support. 1 second. One sec. Let me fix this mic. Sounds a bit staticky. Yeah, there we go. All right, so aiming for daily support 192.6. It's only about, what's that, 10, 20, 60 pips away from where we are now. If GJ can continue down and close below 192.6, then obviously we're heading a bit further down. 190.4 is the next daily support. So yeah, we'll see what happens with GJ. So now that it's broken a daily low as well, I'll be looking for some sells. If we close below lower time frame support, where are we now? So 4 hours obviously very bearish. A nice bearish structure on the 4 hour. Oh, we did get the closure below at 11:30. Okay. So sells below 193.1. Perfect. Now looking at how pound yen has been dropping, might have to wait for some structure. So we need a support and then a resistance to come down. But ideally, if it breaks the support and we get a little retest, then I'm looking for sells down. Easy. Look at that beautiful continuation pattern at the support. Not bad. Hey Rosie, you're right. Good afternoon. Alright, so gold. Look at this daily candle. Beautiful daily candle on gold. So last week we closed bearish and we were having a little push down towards the end of the day, but gold closed right on this daily support, and hey Anna, you're right. So closing right on this support, it made me bullish on gold. And then with Trump announcing what he's announcing, what did he say last Friday? He announced some like steel tariffs, and then Ukraine, Russia, they've had some bombing activity over the weekend, yesterday I believe. So we got war news, we got tariff news. Very bullish for gold. We opened last night with a gap up. Let's see how big this gap was. Oof. 130 pips gap up, and then we just sort of bounced around on the daily flip and then just pushed up. So gold is currently quite bullish. Now we pushed into this 4 hour resistance, and now we've had a little pullback. Now I'm still anticipating gold continues to buy, though we do have some news later. We have ISM, I want to say manufacturing PMI today. Manufacturing PMI at 3 o'clock. So it won't be on stream then, but but still going to be watching, see what happens. So I would like, now I do want some more gold sales, but I'm just waiting on the structure. I'm waiting on the structure. I actually thought we would have been pushing up already. Looks like we've got kind of like a continuation pattern, but this first bullish candle is a bit too weak. I would prefer a strong bullish candle to start it off. And obviously we've got these resistances to the left. You know what, I can't even ignore this one because price closed right here. But the gold buys still look very, very valid. Very valid. And pulling back from this higher time frame resistance is expected. I mean, where else would it pull back from? Caswell, what's happening, brother? One second, door. 1 second. Deliveries every day. Alright. Sorry, where was I? So yeah, gold. I would have liked the structure to be a little better than what it is now, but what can you do? You know, I'm gonna get rid of that. Let's focus on this lower time frame. Support, resistance. So if we get a closure above, I'm looking for some buys up. Keep it simple. I said London session was popping. Listen, listen. So I last night was reading some articles. What did I just do? Last night I was reading some articles about the war and Trump's tariffs, and then obviously with this gap up, I thought, okay, gold's definitely gonna be bullish today. And then I saw this candle here. So once this candle started pushing up, I got in around here, like a break of this high. I got in here, and then I took another entry around here. So like this was like a closure above. So I had my markup. It was like this, or it might have been like, yeah, no, it was like this. So I got in here, and then here, and then as price pushed up some more, I got in here, and then held all the way up here. So it was a decent London session. I think in total it was about, shoot, how much pips was it? I did put it in the Discord. It's about just under 3,000 pips, but I think at the time of, I think when I actually closed, it was about just over 3,000 pips. 300 pips, sorry, not 3,000, 300 pips. So it was a decent push up this morning. Yeah, I mean, when you can, sometimes you gotta catch these moves, innit? They don't come often. Maybe like once a week, about once a week, once every 2 weeks. I can hold these really long positions. But obviously this is pushed up by news and other fundamentals, so that definitely helped. It definitely helped, just letting it run. I'm gonna have to wait for a closure above for buys on gold. It looks like this down here is holding this area. Little 4-hour bottom wick. Yeah, should get some more gold buys. Should do. Structure is still quite bullish. Got resistance, support. Alright, we can get this closure above in 8 minutes. Anyone catch any trades this morning? Said gold buys, but not 300 pips. Hey, I'll just stack my positions. I stack them. Stack them up. It was only 3 positions, just 3 positions. And if I know I'm gonna hold and stack, then I'll start low lot sizes, and then add on. I was looking to add about 4 positions, but I didn't get another entry because, as you can see, gold just kept on just pushing up with no. I didn't get into gold because there were 1-hour candles without bottom wicks. Do you know what? I understand where you're coming from, because there was quite a few, but I think there's 2 ways to look at candles with no bottom wicks, right? It can mean 2 things. We know that price is most likely going to come down and create a bottom wick, but candles with no bottom wick also mean that there's a lot of bullish momentum, like a lot of bullish momentum. So sometimes price is just going to keep pushing without that bottom wick and keep going. So it can be 2 things, but I think in this case, where I was extremely bullish on gold, I was okay with them not having a bottom wick because of all the volume, the bullish volume in the market. But yeah, you're right. Look, 1, 2, 3 candles. Even as they were pushing up, I was expecting them to come down and just wick down a little bit, but it just wasn't happening. Just kept on pushing. And then as candles started closing higher and higher, I was like, that's it. A lot of candles. a lot of signs of continuations on the 15. Where is my calculator? I don't know where that is. GJ had a nice drop from Asian highs. GJ has not been very great price action, honestly. I was looking at the 4-hour time frame and I was like, okay, candles are trending down, but this candle at first it was bullish, then it flipped bearish, it broke the highs and the lows. GJ has been very difficult this morning. And I don't like taking continuation patterns into a support. Like if this support was above and we had this candle close below, then this candle respect the support. If the support was here and then we had the closure below and respect it, this sell would have been beautiful. Like entry here. Oh, that's the wrong way. Sells. This would have been just above the structure, come down probably a bit further, like that. That would have been perfect. But I wouldn't have taken a sell with all these wicks here. All right, 2 minutes. We get this closure above on gold. It's going to keep buying up for us. All right, above this resistance, my next target on gold would be, oh, so we do have 4-hour resistance here. Let's see what we got on the lower time frames. 66. And then 3,400. Ooh, got some ways to go. Wait, 15 on the 15. Cool. Now I'm not really concerned with this 4-hour resistance. I think, like I said, with volume, we keep pushing up. Got 130 pips to the next 30-minute support. And we still have an hour and a half until this 4-hour candle closes. So we could wick up past it. If it decides to respect this resistance, then we still have, like I said, an hour and a half for the candle to push up. 4-hour candle may push up and then push back down if it does decide to hold below. But I mean, as bullish as gold is, we needed a bit of structure. We needed a bit of structure. Hey Sharon, what's going on? What's going on? How have you been? So we got a slight closure above. 80 pip stop loss. Again, no bottom wick. It's gonna give us a bottom wick gold. It's gonna happen again, isn't it? Push up with no bottom wick. I'm not gonna lie, I wish this candle closed a little bit further above this resistance because all these wicks here. GJ, okay, GJ didn't close below. Good to be back trading soon. Oh, you took a little break. You took a little break. Sometimes it's necessary, you know? Okay, we're not gonna get a bottom wick. That's I guess we should have learned by now, right, Anna? Gold doesn't want to make bottom wicks today. It's really just gonna keep pushing without us. Not today, apparently, right? I mean, two things can happen. It could either continue up or it could drop back down and create a top wick, just like a long top wick, just like these candles here. But we've tapped into that 4-hour level again. Well, maybe it's coming down for this bottom wick this time. Up here, there's more reasons for gold to sell. To actually pull back these wicks, this resistance, no bottom wick. But I hope it does create a bottom wick and then re-breaks the high to continue up. What's this 1 hour candle looking like? Looking for another 100 pips. Alright, once this 4-hour candle, this current 4-hour candle breaks this previous 4-hour candle high as well, we should definitely get more of a push up. So where's the high of this candle? 33.59. Also right here. Okay, no bottom wick. I want the structure on pound yen as well. I prefer gold buys. This thing is really pushing. Nearly about to break this 4-hour high. It's about 10 pips away. Now you can really forget about bottom wicks with all this volume. Alright, so we've broken the previous 4-hour high. I think we're going to get that push now. Man, that's a shame we didn't get that bottom wick. Just a little bottom wick. We didn't even need a long one. Just a little bottom wick. We could just take the break of this high and just keep pushing up. That's it. That's it. Definitely needed at least a 1-to-1 though. So with a 82 pip stop, you know, we've been looking for price to get to at least what, 33.61 at least. at least 1-to-1 trades, closing full positions. But hopefully we get some more structure before NY open, because now we got the closure above the resistance, which is obviously like one buy confirmation, but we could also buy from a support. So if we just get a little support formed, hopefully we can jump into some buyers there. GJ. Like, I love these GJ sells, but I don't love the fact that it's just straight bearish candles, and they're getting weaker too. They're getting a bit weaker, so yeehaw, hello. Now I'm just thinking of a little retest. Do you have a clean range down on the 30-minute? So we would like to see a little bounce. Our 15-minute continuation looks good. Benny's in GJ sells, M15 continuation. Like, I see it, but again, I just don't like to sell into supports. I don't like to sell into supports, but I do like that. What I do like about this is the fact that this is sort of the breather candle. This is the breather candle, isn't it? Looking for a candle to break up this drop, and we've got two. So M15 is giving us the little pullbacks. We'll see. Caswell doesn't like it. Yeah, same, man. Not on the 15 into the 30-minute support. That's really what's getting me. That's what's getting me. Not gonna lie. The 15-minute previous candle has a small body. What's your stop loss? Must be entry candle. 7 pips. Can't go wrong. Even if they use the previous candle, it's not too bad. 15 pips stop loss. If it was below the support, I might have taken it. Yeah, as long as if a candle closed below the support, that's where I was looking to get in. But we literally closed. Well, we didn't even close on it. It didn't reach it. And then we've tapped it now. Okay, gold, you've got a strong 15-minute closure above the resistance. So they're struggling. It is struggling. But GJ is a slow mover anyway. Compared to gold, GJ is a super slow mover. Oof. Plus. Come on, Goldie. But you know what, GJ, I'm glad GJ is closing. Well, it's pushing up some more. If you get a continuation pattern, I still need to wait for the closure below. What am I saying? Ignore that. Ignore that. But I was looking for a bullish candle to further push down. Alright, what are we doing? Gold. Let's see what this news is looking like later as well. So, manufacturing PMI forecast 49.3. Last month it was 48.7. And the forecast was 48. So May the 1st. And that was a Thursday. May the 1st. Let's go to 1 o'clock. Gold is bugging. Oh, so this was the news. Nothing special. Nothing special at all. Oh yeah, whack price action. So it probably won't have crazy impact today. Plus, I don't think this news is going to be enough to override the fundamentals and the impact of the war and the trade tariffs. So if anything, we'll probably get like a small reaction, and then gold will just continue as normal. Oh, look at gold. Did it come down for this bottom wick? Finally. Give it a little bottom wick, little retest, push back up. Did it break the previous 15-minute low? It did not. You might be getting them sells on gold, or you think it's going to reject this 4-hour resistance? Is that what you're saying, Caswell? You think it's going to push down from this 4-hour level here? Yeah, the resistance looks strong. It does look strong. It does. It's holding. If I was looking to take sells, I'd be looking at a retest of like a broken level. So maybe here. Little retracement of this push up. Maybe all the way back down to 33.17, but I'm not. I think I'm too bullish on gold to be looking for a sell-off, to be honest. At the moment, until I see it selling off, I'm just looking at price pushing away from this level because it is a higher time frame resistance. But I do think with volume, we just keep pushing up, to be honest. Benny, did you survive this GJ? This GJ sell? You surviving? Still in. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, we did get that bottom wick for gold. Just about. Look at that. Literally a little retest. Little drop. But we got that bottom wick. To see it better on the 15-minute time frame. Just about broke that low. I don't know, man. I really think gold's pushing today. I really think gold's pushing today. I want, honestly, 33.82. I actually want this 4-hour resistance up here. Where is it? Yeah, I want up here. How many pips is that? It's ambitious. It's very ambitious. Another 260 pips. Where's gold pipping? Knowing gold pipping, she got in down here. I reckon she got in down here somewhere, like early 300s. Let me message her. Let's see what she says. Because I know what her strategy's like. I know she catches these London session, like the Asian session lows. I was thinking about that buy before sleeping. That inverted head and shoulder on H4 played out nice. Yes, it did. Do you know what? I actually made a note of this here. This pattern. Where's my notebook? I said H4 inverse head and shoulder pattern, 33.75 target with a 33.22 neckline. So I don't know if you guys trade patterns, but I definitely see patterns. I definitely see these patterns. So this is it. You've got the neckline here, so 33.22. You've got the head, left shoulder, right shoulder. So from the neckline to the head, it was about 55 pips. So to push up, you need 56 pips. Yeah, so 3375 if the pattern was to play out. For these gold buys, it's another confirmation for the gold buys. You guys trade patterns? All right, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock. So we've got a full closure above now by these wicks here. I want to see what this candle does, but if you get a nice bottom wick on this 1 o'clock candle, how far are we from the top here? I might get in when we break this high, because we'll be clearing this 4-hour resistance, and then yeah, pushing up. So let's see if we can jump in. Oof, GJ is not looking good for sales right now. Look at that. Talk about levels. Tap this support perfectly. Created a support and now pushing back up. Damn, look at that. This is a minute too. What's going on, GJ? Oh, GJ hit stop loss. Yeah, man, this shit was this thing was pushing up, wasn't it? For real. It didn't look good. Once this candle obviously closed bullish like this. Not that I was watching it, but yeah. Creating a support off another support is never a good look. It just means that this is a strong level. Clearly, I mean, okay, when you look back as well at the support that it respected, if you look at the characteristics of this support, what happened? Price created a support here and then made a new high. So this is definitely a good level right here. So it seems like there's a lot of buyers waiting. I don't know if gold should still continue up. This 4-hour level is really holding though, and we did break the previous 4-hour high already, so I think we're just making a bottom wick. We re-break the high and then continue up. It's looking to me like it's just a bottom wick. So if we can respect this structure that we got here, we're good to go. $65 pips if we use entry low as a stop. Maybe put a stop loss below this broken resistance, about 74 pips, 75 to round it off. Alright, we'll see if this candle can flip and push. GJ buys, nah, no bueno, no bueno. All right, if I was looking for GJ buys, I would need to see this 4-hour candle close above this support here, and then, you know, push down a little bit, respect this previous 4-hour low, and then be pushing up. But that's not going to be for at least another hour. And look at this 1 hour pushed up, no bottom wick. Nah, I'm not bullish on GJ. Another reason I'm not bullish is because we broke the previous daily low, Friday's daily low. So I'm looking for price to get down to 192.6, down to this daily support, and then potentially I'll start looking for buyers if we respect this level, because every time we've come down here, price has pushed up. So yeah, it's a wait and dang. Listen, I want June needs to start off right. Oh, so that's a nice stretch. Ooh. Are we setting up for some buyers here? I think so. All right, I'm getting into some buyers once price breaks this high. So it'd be about 33.60 points. Where we at? I need GJ to create resistance for sell or closure below. Yes. Yeah, I'm gonna take the break of the high. $33.60.7. Let me zoom in. Oh no, that's a bit too high. So we break the high at 33.60.3 is where I break the high. Nice clean breakage on my broker. Listen, this is the best stop loss we're gonna get on gold. Yeah, it's decent. It's very decent. Oh, nearly tapped in, not yet. Go on, break it. Oh shit, sorry, my bad. No, I should break this high. Let's go. Damn, it didn't even tap it. 33.60 point. Alright, let's do it. Alright, where is 60.24? Put it at 0.3. Alright, that's where I'm in. So I'm gonna use the stop loss will be based on the entry candle low, but I am gonna put it below this resistance, this broken resistance. I'm just gonna put it just a little bit lower. Put it a little bit lower. I hear you, I hear you, I hear you, I hear you. We are on the daily resistance, 4-hour resistance. And I think, for me, that's why price is struggling here, because we are at those levels. But I think we just keep pushing today. I think we break it and we keep pushing. But these are strong levels. You've got 2 strong levels here, which is why we're getting all of this pullback. But if it doesn't play out, we lose 60 pips, right? Or hopefully less than 60 pips, because if we push up, if we get in, I'm going to close some once this candle gets back to its entry. So I will be managing risk on the way down if it comes down. So I'd close some at like 40 pips, 39, 40 pips. And then I'll just let the rest run to TP. So my stops are going to be a little bit bigger, but I will be managing that risk. Oh shoot, what did I just do? We should push with enough volume. Yes, sir. Come on, gold. So we're already re-breaking that previous 4-hour high, which is at 33.59.10. Got a lovely 15-minute continuation pattern as well. This is such a good setup here. Closure above, next candle respecting the resistance. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Price is really playing in this area, isn't it? GJ doing? GJ's getting ready to come back down. I think GJ breaks this low, creates a resistance, and then sells. But if it creates a resistance on the 30-minute time frame, no, I'm not gonna take impulse entries. I do want to see how this 4-hour candle. If this 4-hour candle closes below 193.25, GJ sells look even better after 2 o'clock, after this 4 o'clock candle closes. Bro, gold is chilling. All it takes is one good push. One good push. Alright, here we go. Give us that push. Maybe that 120 push. COMEX open in 2 minutes. Ooh, ooh, very close. 4 pips. .3 of a pip away. And then watch, gold is gonna shoot up and slip me. Oh, the games gold likes to play. Can we get a winner to start June? Let's do this. Come on, we just rebroke the 4-hour high. I just don't see gold not pushing from here. I don't see it. Must be a strong level 3360. Oh wow. Wow. I want to be in before the next candle opens, because then we've got to survive the next 30-minute candle's bottom wick, you know. Got to survive the next candle's bottom wick. But I mean, look, these 30-minute candles, they've been respecting the previous lows. They have been trending up, so it's good. Oh my god, we're like point of a pip away. Crazy. Oh, I'm entered in. Did I get slipped? Nah. This thing slipped me 6 pips. Oh my god. Do you know where this thing put me in? That is insane. Oh my days. I got slipped 5 pips. 5 pips. Why'd I do that? Man. 5 pips I got slipped. I need at least a 1-to-1. I need to break above this resistance. That is crazy. Alright guys, I will be back in 2 seconds. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Look at that slippage. Oh man. Bruh. If gold didn't slip me, I'll be up like 20 pips. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. Still up 20 pips now. Here we go. It's where the volume kicks in a little bit. Give us that push. I definitely feel a bit cheated though, man, because that is a 5 pip slippage. 5 pip slippage. It's not cool. Not cool at all. I might have to start putting my entries a little bit lower, just in case, so I can actually get slipped into the entries I do want. That was a wicked slippage, man. What's this line here for? Okay, so I think I have a 30-minute. Was it a 1 hour resistance here? Yes, it's a 1 hour resistance at 33.62 that I've just got on my other chart. Come on, Goldie. It's got to survive the 130 bottom wick, and then hopefully the 4 hour bottom wick. But I mean, the 4 hour looks good, man. 4 hours looking good. Breaking highs, respecting lows. We're pushing above this resistance here. So, do not let me sharpen this up a little bit, because we got this little resistance right here. That's where it's at. Make sure I see exactly where we get that closure above on the 4 hour. Oh, that slippage was real. Alright, so how big? My stop loss is about 78 pips. So if price comes down to my entry candles open, I'm gonna close some. Hopefully not, but that is crazy slippage, man. Look at that. Should have been in there. 33.60.3 down here. Mental. Might have to be manual entries this month, you know. I'm really not impressed with that. Alright, 130 candle about to open. Ooh, look at GJ. Damn. Okay. I think we're going to get a retest maybe. But if we close back in this range, then GJ will probably push up. Oh, there is a wick. Had to take that off to see if there was a bottom wick. But it's there. It's there. Glad I had a small stop loss on GJ, right? GJ just pushed up where? Today is the day of no bottom wicks, I swear. Come on, gold. Break this high. Keep going. All right, 20 pips up. How far are we going today? Can we get another 200 pips? Another 200 pips all the way up. 33.82. Come on, what happened? Looked like we was gonna fly there. We had a nice little push. Nice little push. Come on, there we go. So where's 1-to-1 for this trade? Got 78, 78. It's about there. Still need a bottom wick for this 30-minute candle, to be fair. Let's see if we survive now. Survive the bottom wick. So I hope gold makes a bottom wick soon. I'd prefer it make the bottom wick like, well, yeah, early on in the candle rather than it push up and then drop all the way back down. Where is... Oh yeah, gold is it's taking its time, isn't it? Alright, bottom wick coming. Oh, apps. No bottom wick? No? Oh. I think GJ is going for the break and retest. To be honest. Alright, we're getting that wick. Where do we need to go down to? The low, open. Okay, we got a tiny bottom wick, the tiniest. 60.87. Okay, we've got a bottom wick. Just about. Well, these 30-minute candles, they're still trending up. Still not breaking previous lows. Still a good sign. Just 1 hour looking like. 1 hour still looking good. Now it's just a waiting game. Patience, patience, patience. How we doing, guys? How we doing? How we doing? Are we still holding? Are we in these gold buys? What are you guys up to right now? Are we up? You're holding, yeah? Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So we can just keep pushing. Hope so. We do have that bottom wick. We did break that high. New 15-minute candle. Man, these 15-minute candle bodies though, it's getting weaker. It's getting a bit weak over here. Getting a bit weak. It's getting a bit weaker. I think we're still good. I still think we're good. I mean, as long as we don't break this 30-minute low, I think we're still good. Don't really want to see the 15 breaking previous lows though. I mean, these candles have been respecting. Ooh, no bueno. Maybe making a longer 30-minute bottom wick. And we did here, when we formed this little continuation pattern. But yeah, I'm just really not a fan of the 15-minute as any type of confirmation, to be honest. Not a fan of it. Okay, Goldie. I need gold to close above this 4-hour resistance. I need gold to close above this 4-hour resistance, but that was a nice little... Now we got a serious bottom wick. Now we actually have a serious bottom wick. Ooh, if we get a 30-minute continuation pattern, that'll be beautiful. But we still got quite a long while. Still got a while for this candle. 10 minutes. Oh shoot, what did I do? Oops. There we go. All right, gold. Alright, do you know what? If this 4-hour candle closes below this 4-hour resistance, I'm actually going to close the trade. Yeah, what was that? Alright, yeah, if it closes below this resistance, I'm going to close it. And then look for probably entries later. But yeah, I need price to close above in the next 7 minutes. So above 33.59. 100%, that's what I'll be doing. If it respects this resistance, I can see gold giving us a little pullback. Do you know what I mean? Another 4-hour candle to come down, so I'm going to be super cautious here. We did get a little push, but not quite enough. Getting a little bit of a drop here. It's still nothing crazy, but what is it, 20 pips? Ooh, Goldie. Damn. This thing dropped, didn't it? Alright, yeah, I'm gonna, if it breaks this low, I'm getting out. Move my stop loss up. I don't want it to break this previous low. And also, we're closing back below this resistance. Ooh, this gold pulled back like a Emma, like an MFer. I was actually thinking about managing the risk, but there really wasn't any opportunity to do that. Alright, looking like I'm going to be closing this trade right here because I don't think it's pushing back up in a minute. It really doesn't look like it's going to push back up in a minute's time. Man, yeah, gold is very tricky right here. Very tricky. Haven't broken the low yet, but we're very close. If this next candle might just open, top wick, push down. But like I said, I'm closing this trade here. Yeah, I'm closing this because I don't like how this 4-hour closed below this support, below this resistance, and we've got a wick up here. So I'm gonna wait. We've got no bottom wick. Oh, look at that. Oh, Jesus. Oh, mate. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not feeling it just yet. Not feeling it just yet. Why does this keep popping up? Yeah, I'm going to wait. But I think we might get a bit more of a pullback before gold continues up, to be honest. Although, look, we haven't broken previous lows yet. No bottom wick. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it here, guys. I am still looking for gold buys later. If we can get a candle, if we still respect bullish structure, I think we're still gonna continue up. But if we start breaking, I mean, if we close below this resistance and then maybe even below this support, we do have a clean range down, and we would be pushing down from this 4-hour resistance and daily resistance right here. So yeah, I would be super careful. It has to line up perfectly. It has to line up. And if it doesn't line up, then don't take it. Like, be very careful, because we've had quite a strong push up today. I'm still bullish. But like I said, all the criteria has to be met. So we're getting a resistance at a higher time frame resistance. Need a bottom wick for this 4-hour candle to go up. Right, GJ has tapped into this support here. So if I get a resistance on pound yen, then I'm looking for sells to come back down. Yeah. All right, guys. Wait, how much was that trade? That trade was like 50 pips. Was it 50 pips? Now going at 60. It pushed up a little bit. It's about a 40 pip loss. June, man. June's messing with us already. Well, I took that trade this morning, so still up a little bit for the day. But all right, guys, I will see you tomorrow. Same time, 12 o'clock, 7 a.m. Eastern. Starting a little bit earlier so that we can potentially catch these 7:30 moves when they do come. I mean, that potentially could have been this buy up here. Potentially could have been this if we got a bit of a better bottom wick. I mean, look, man, look at this. Now actually looking back at it, this trade could have been 93 pips. Crazy. Shouldn't have done that to myself.